we will start this week on the Solenka Pass. You are crossing this bridge that is hundreds of feet above the river below. And let me find the text here for it. Areas of the pass. Area 8. Okay, so the low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. And you were crossing it. You last week, you might remember that you encountered the black-cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse in the middle of the bridge, almost beckoning you not to go any further. But when you tried to interact with it, it just dispersed on the wind like ash. And that is when, coming over the mountain horizon in front of you, you could see the legendary rock of Mount Gakis that you've heard about. Sir Eric Norenthal of Arginvostholt had actually told you about this beast, and he was lamenting it was one of his unfulfilled wishes from his life, that he wished he had rid the area of this monstrous creature. But that is where we are now. Viltron, you were surrounded by a impenetrable mist that swam around you and dulled all your senses for what felt like minutes. And that is when it finally started to clear. You felt this bone-chilling wind, and you could see snow start to swirl about at your feet. And the mists of Ravenloft have ushered you away here to Barovia and deposited you on this bridge where you can see ahead of you a group of 5 folks. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you guys all on horseback?
Yes, we are on horseback.
Right. We didn't bother with the horse tokens, but you are in fact on horseback. And so you can see this party, but from where you're sitting, that is all you see. You do not see this dive bombing rock creature. Let's roll for initiative, and then we'll deal with everything else in turn order.
I think we had dismounted, Dan, because we saw the bird, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, when we saw the horse, I mean, not the bird.
All right, starting out strong here.
All right.
Great start.
Okay, weird. I clicked on the token, but it didn't seem to pull up the roll.
Oh, I didn't see the roll.
Try it again here. Anything there?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the roll come through.
Huh. Let me see if I need to add the Beyond 20 extension. I'm not sure why, but
Yeah.
that's it.
What browser are you using?
This should be Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just doesn't work
if
with
you have
Explorer.
the extension, it should work.
Yeah, I thought I had it from last game session. This is weird.
I can see in the Beyond game log, I can see your initiative roll. So you are rolling it. I'll add you as a 21 in the meantime while you tinker with the plugin.
Oh, sir, you are seeing it. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't see it in roll 20. I see it in D&D Beyond.
Ah, okay, weird.
It's not coming over to roll 20 for some reason, which is probably the Beyond 20 plugin.
Don't forget Irina, Dan.
Thank you for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who else are we missing? Bardor?
I rolled. 6.
Bardor with a 6. Okay. All right, Darian. So you get the first action. You can see this figure has appeared out of the mist at the end of the bridge, and he seems, if you can read his body language, a little surprised at his surroundings. And of course, you've got this giant bird creature dive bombing the bridge.
All right. Well, I can't do anything about that bird right now. So I'll just yell out like, "Hey, you! I think you should get down." And then I will cast. I'll go ahead and I'll cast Bless. I will give that to Bardor, Caldrin, and Safina.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll just stay right here.
All right, that is a concentration effect, so let me mark you as concentrated. And I won't mark the three of you with the bless. So just I'll leave it up to you to remember that you have that boon. And that is when we go to the reasonably confused Viltrar. Now Viltrar has some experience traveling the domains of dread, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, I see what it is. This is Edge. My apologies. I thought it was in Chrome.
Ah, there you go.
That's what it is. I thought it was in Chrome, but I'm not. My bad. That would do it.
That got me too.
Yeah, Chrome keeps fighting to be the default browser.
Hold that thought here. I'm just going to go back into Roll20 with Chrome.
Sure.
We should be okay.
Well, we will while you're getting your browser situation sorted, we will we'll put a pin on that one, and we will go to Murmur.
Okay. So it's still flying in the air, right?
It is.
I'm a barbarian just stuck with nothing, just outing, can't do shit.
You got a crossbow.
I do, but I always miss with it. Yeah, I guess from this point I will take out the crossbow and just take 2 shots at it. And of course the one that I would hope hits is 1 piercing damage.
So you shoot at this thing, and what's the range here? So it's not that far. What's the range on the crossbow?
It says 80 to
Okay, so you're
320. Yeah.
probably right on the edge, but for 1 point of damage, we won't split hairs. We'll just give them the 1 point of damage. You took a shot, and you managed to nick it at distance, but it ignores the slight and is coming right at you. Irina, for her part, what does Irina do? Let's see. Can I see? She's got some line of sight obstruction between her and the bird, so she would have to run out further into the middle of the bridge. So what she's going to do, rather, is she's going to take a couple of steps toward the tower, and she's going to ready an action that as soon as she sees this thing come from around the side, she's going to take her shot then. All right, Viltrar, how are you doing? We circle back to you.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yep, sure can.
Okay, there we are. I threw a test dice in the chat there. Let me see if I've got the initiative working here.
I do see that. Yep, it came through.
We're near the original roll, but I'll take it. Whatever.
Now, we'll still leave you on that original one.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So Irina has just run up beside you. She's kind of giving you a sidelong look as she does, hoping that she can trust a fellow traveler on the bridge. And she offers you a sign to get down. That if you can't see or if you don't know that there is a large creature attacking the bridge.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Blur.
Okay.
Maybe that'll just keep it from seeing me where I'm actually standing.
All right, let's put a concentration token on you for Blur. And that was an action, so any other things you want to do on your turn?
Checking to see if I've got any reactions I can use here. Bonus actions.
Probably not.
Oh, question for you.
Sure.
Is Blur considered a self-only action, or could you twin that?
What's the rules on twinning? I know them, I just don't have them memorized.
Take a second look here,
Yeah.
because I haven't tried it with Blur yet. I know I could use it on haste, but I have no idea about Blur offhand.
I can't remember what the limitation on a twin spell is. Meta magic.
As long as it doesn't normally affect groups of people, if it allows you one target. Actually, I don't see why you couldn't. If you can do it with haste, why couldn't you do it with Blur?
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in the range.
Unfortunately, it is a self-reaction. Never mind.
All right, and then we go to Keldrin.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Sure can.
So just to let you know, my family's traveling tomorrow, and I have been roped into the dreaded packing duties. So I'll be kind of like on my Bluetooth, but totally here.
Understood.
So, okay.
We will persevere. Thank you.
Okay. So let's see. And can you remind me? Are we on horseback or not right now?
I am leaving it up to you. If you decided that you wanted to have previously dismounted, you may have done so.
Okay. I'll go ahead and say no, I wouldn't have. But I will dismount now.
Okay.
And I will run to like there with the rest of my movement. Bonus action to enter the blade song. And then I will hold my action to attack the creature with my rapier if it draws within range.
All right.
And that is that.
Okay, now the big bird gets to go, and he's going to target one of the dismounted horses. Bardor, I think you are off your horse, right?
Yep.
So let's see what the rock is cooking. All right. So a fly speed of 120 feet.
Jeez.
10, 15, 20, 50, 55, 60, 65. So we'll stop right here at 65 feet. There was a number of people who had actions readied if it came within range. I think it's safe to say that it came within range. Irina was one of them. She takes her crossbow shot, hits for 8 piercing damage. Anybody else? Keldrin hits for 7. So you hit with the rapier. So you waited until it literally got right down onto Bardor's horse that was right next to you. It snatched the thing up in its talons. And it is flying back into the sky with the horse in tow.
Do I get an off attack?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the bird makes it about that far away. And yes, you get op attacks as it goes.
Is that all of us that it went past?
I guess that would be Bardor, that would be Keldrin, Darian, and Safina.
All right.
Do I get an opportunity attack even though I used my held action? I'm happy to take one, no complaints, but just want to make sure.
It's a
Yes.
reaction, so yeah.
Yes, you
Sweet.
do. Yep.
All right.
So Safina hit for 10 points of damage. Keldrin missed. Darian, you rolled damage, but I didn't see a...
Oh, I got a 24. It's right below Bardor's.
Gotcha, I see it. Yeah, it was split. Isn't it funny how that happened? Look at that Bardor, Darian. All right. Okay, so 14 more. But he's got his horse. It was a contested strength check. I guess I should give that to the horse. Let's see. 24, yeah, so I think it's safe to say he grappled the freaking horse. And so he's flying away, and then we go to Bardor.
Little bastard.
He's got your horse.
Okay, here we go.
There's a hit. You have the range for spiritual weapon?
60 feet.
Is that 60? Ooh, just on the edge of it. But on the edge in your favor. Alright, so 13 force damage. And then we go to Safina.
Nope. I was
Oh,
only saying
that's only... Oh, I'm sorry, you have something else?
Just rolled it.
Told to the Dead, got it. Wisdom. Ooh, 8. Not good. 3 necrotic. Alright, Safina.
Okay, I'm gonna steady aim for advantage and take a short bow shot at it.
Ooh, there's a hit for 5.
Plus,
Plus 8 sneak damage because you had advantage.
yep.
Right. Steady aim, very nice. Alright, and that is it for Safina, yeah?
Yep.
And we are at the top of round 2 and back at Darian.
I cannot do a damn thing to this guy, so I will just hold my action for when he comes in range to hit him with my sword.
Alright. Viltron, you see this this rock has scooped up a horse from the bridge and is seemingly flying away.
How far away is it?
From your
I mean,
current
is that-
position, it is at your elevation, but it is 65 feet away.
Do I really want to attract any attention back this way? Is my next question. Part of me wants to throw a fireball at it, but that'd just possibly bring him back. I don't know. Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, a dexterity save. 8. Ooh. Total of 33 damage?
It's like chicken.
All right, that is a nice fireball. All right. Boom.
Ooh. Anyone
Nice.
want roasted horse?
Yeah, the horse. I got to check, let's
Horse is, yeah, I think I made jerky out of him. I don't know.
Even if he's that a regular horse, even if he saves, he's dead.
right. Yeah, that's a dead horse. All right, Murmur, what you got?
I gotta whip out the crossbow again.
18 hits. Oh wait, no. Yeah. You're 18, right? For 3?
Yes.
But only one attack. You just accidentally rolled twice.
Well, I thought technically I have 2 attacks as a barbarian.
Does the crossbow have the loading property or the reload property?
Oh, it says loading,
Loading. Okay, yeah.
so it's only once.
I think that's right. I think with the loading property, you can only attack with it once per turn.
I see. Okay, I was under the impression that I could roll twice, but I will keep that in mind going forward now.
Let me double check on that. Loading. Loading is a weapon property. And that weapon property means because of the time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make. Alright. And then we go to Irina, who's got herself a heavy crossbow. And she's kind of looking at you, Viltron. She was wondering whether she wanted to attract the attention of this thing, but then you let loose, so she said, why not? And she missed, unfortunately. And then we go to Keldrin.
Okay. This is where Blade Singers as wizards are super disappointing. I will. Is there any sense that I have that the creature's turning around at this point, or at this point is still flying away?
It seems to be happy with the fact that it got a horse, and that's all it was really after, and it was not going to make a second pass. But you know what? To make it official, why don't you make a nature check?
Sorry, why don't I make a
Nature check.
nature? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, everything I just said then.
Okay, sounds good. I'll cast a firebolt at it.
All right.
Because why not?
24 damage. You guys are doing some nice damage to this thing.
Oh no, that's to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 9 damage.
There we go. 24 for 9. All right.
And that is all I shall do.
All right. Now this guy, as predicted by the naturalists among you, it is moving out of range. Unless you have something to stop it.
Not until my turn.
So that's how far away it gets. It's just flying off into the mist. So if you can even still see it, it's a good distance away. What do you got, Bardor?
Oh, what is that? Yeah, 185. I got nothing with that range.
Just unfortunately have to watch it go.
This just seems too weird to be that easy.
It's a dive bomb predator. Actually, probably took more damage than it bargained for.
Just use an illusion at first, and then that. Something doesn't seem right. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Safina, you got anything as it flies away?
Yeah, I can take a short bow shot at it with disadvantage after steady aim to make that a normal.
All right, taking the long shot.
Might as well. All right.
Look at that. All
I
right.
didn't have advantage, so I don't get the sneak.
All right, so 12.
12.
All right.
Not enough to shoot him out of the sky.
Darian, you got nothing, right?
Just rude gestures.
Viltron, how about yourself?
How many feet away is he right now?
Let's see.
I
Let's do a
measured
quick measure.
185.
180 from, yeah.
Yeah, he's out of range on anything I got.
All right, I'm going to take it that that means that he flies away then, unless Keldrin, you've got something? Or Murmur?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
I mean, theoretically, I could fly after it. That seems like a really stupid idea, so I'm not going to do that.
Rock still has his dead horse, but hey, that's still good eats, and he flies off round the mountain pass, not to be seen again. If you're going to want to get your revenge on this thing, you might actually have to hunt it. This was a chance encounter that it was just an opportunistic feeder. It likes to prey upon creatures on the bridge because they don't have anywhere to run and hide. But
Seems
he got
like a waste of a spell. I don't know. I mean, I could have gone after it with a distance spell, but
I was trying to link survival, and I rolled it by mistake.
right.
I'm proficient in that where I can track in the wilderness and tundra.
Well, tracking a flying creature is another case altogether, though.
Yeah, you have to find things that he's dropped or places where he's been, basically.
Right. Unfortunately, you got a 1 on that roll. So maybe from another point, but from where you are right here, it's a long shot to figure out where this thing is going to. Perhaps Sir Eric could help you with that, though. He did dream of hunting this thing, so perhaps he knows something of the hunting trails that are up here in the mountains. So that might be something you could ask him about. I'm going to give you half XP for the rock, because you did half kill it. So let's make
Scared
that.
it off.
Let's see, 7,200. 7,200 divided by 2, divided
36.
by 6. Let's make that 600 each. We'll give you a little bit of XP for chasing down a rock anyway.
Wow, that's getting close.
I gotta
Another
update my
600 and we'll be there.
I didn't know we were playing with experience points. I gotta update my sheet.
I took the liberty of doing that for you. I noticed that you were on milestone, so I set it to XP for you.
Oh, you did? Cool, thank you. I'm not familiar with adding XP. How do you do that on here? You just click on it?
So you click Manage, and then over on the sidebar, Manage Experience.
Oh, there we are. Sweet. So add 600.
Right.
Nice. That's cool.
We're pretty close.
You're getting there.
They're pretty close. Yay.
So now the question is, you've lost a horse, so Bardor's on foot. The rest of you still got your horses. But where do you want to go? Do you want to press on further up the Solenka Pass for reasons unknown? You know that there's supposedly an ancient temple up there somewhere. People have talked about very bad juju high up in the mountain. So that's the only thing that lies ahead of you, and the rest of the valley lies behind you. So take a moment amongst yourselves to discuss where it is you think you'd like to go next, and if you need any reminders of any threads to chase down, just let me know, and I can tell you what I still see to be done.
Do we still have that werewolf guy sitting back there that has to get back down the mountain?
He already went back down solo.
Okay.
You freed him, and he was eager to get back. He wasn't going to wait until you were heading back. He went by himself. And did you defeat? Pardon me for not remembering. You didn't defeat Ludmilla? She got away.
Correct.
The party just did battle with a vampire bride, one of Strahd's brides, in a nearby guard tower. But they almost had killed her, but she managed to get away before the death blow was struck. And that was in this immediate area.
Yeah, we seem to be letting a lot of things get away lately.
We were nice once or twice, and now everything thinks it can get away.
Makes more sense to me while you're wailing on it now that we're playing for experience points. That makes total sense.
I don't know. What do you? What's north of here?
We don't know, but out of game I know, and I don't even know if we're ready for it.
Let me drop you back to the valley map for a moment here, and we'll take a look
Sure.
from here.
That'll help.
So you're at the Solenka Pass, which is right here. I'm going to put you actually right on this bridge, because that's literally where you are. So a little further up the mountain, you can see up here, this little thing. This is an ancient evil temple that people have limited knowledge of. But it's generally considered a very bad juju place and to be avoided at all costs. So that's fun. Exactly the kind of place adventurers love to go.
Right.
So you've got that lying ahead of you. And then other than that, you're talking about backtracking down into the valley, into Kresk and Valaki and the Wizard, and the Wizard of Wines, and perhaps back to Arginvost Holt. You've still got the ruins of Berez. You did not deal with Baba Lasaga. So you got her. You can check in Valaki about what's going on there.
First things first, who's this strange sorcerer that just appeared out of the mist?
Right.
Who the hell are you guys?
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I don't know. I was walking down a road, got tore apart by some wolves. Some guy in a carriage picked me up, and next thing I know, I'm out here and not a scratch. I don't understand.
I'd say that sounds strange, but around here, par for the course. Well,
It seems there's safety in numbers with you fellas. Be okay if we join.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah. That was a big canary.
I can see your spellcasting abilities could be useful to us. You took a heck of a lick out of that thing.
I have one question only. How do you feel about the words regime change?
Depends, who are we overthrowing?
Okay, you pass in my book.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's kind of the core party strategy for every problem we encounter, if we're being honest. So,
All right. Well, we're happy to have you. I mean, I can see your abilities are going to be really useful.
Thank you, and definitely safety in numbers.
Absolutely.
Where were you
Especially
guys
around
heading?
So, with that said, do we venture into hell, or do we go back and clean up a few things?
Do we even have a choice? Like, do you, without a horse, and sorry, I forget the name of the new character, do they have cold weather gear that would even allow us to venture up into the mountains?
Viltron does not have cold weather gear, so you're probably right that getting down out of the cold mountains is a first order of business. Maybe getting a new horse.
Right.
2 new
Definitely
horses.
not the swamp.
Well, somebody can share mine. I'm small enough.
Okay.
Let's do a time check here. I'm not sure what time of day it is here. It is still early in the morning. It's still before noon.
Yeah, didn't we just come out of a long rest?
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. So it sounds like we're heading back down the mountain. So let me go ahead and start moving us down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our first random encounter check shows no activity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another, all's quiet, and another hour has gone by. It's now you're coming down past the snow line, and the trees are starting to be less snow covered as you make your way down the pass. You're re-entering the greenness of the lower valley. Another hour goes by. Another couple of random encounter checks. Ooh. And we tripped off one. Let's see though. Let's advance the clock. So it's 10 in the morning, and let's see what we got for an encounter here. It's a daytime encounter. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. Just give me a moment to set up the road here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 of you, plus Irina makes 7. So there's Viltron number 6, and Irina number 7. Alright. Let's find the bad guys. I'm just narrating my map work for you guys rather than let you sit there in silence. I think it gives you something to listen to, right?
Works for me.
2. All right. So you got a random encounter. Unfortunately, as you come down a stretch of road, you look down the section of road ahead of you, and about 70, 80 feet down the road, 4 large direwolves move to block your path. And that's when you look behind you and see 4 more step out from the sides of the road to block your retreat. And we can roll for initiative once your map loads.
Viltron says, "Didn't I just leave this party?"
Right? All right. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get up some good battle music. Viltra, Darien 1, 2, Caldron is 3, Bardor is 4, Arena is 5,
Yeah.
Murmur is 6,
You're missing me. Hang on.
Safina is
right
7. All right. Now I'm going to take a moment here to explain to Joe about the luck deck. You've heard when people make critical successes or fails that we have little sound clips that play, either heralding your success or failure. This is an audio cue to use something we call the luck deck. Anytime on any D20 roll, when you get a D20, you can pull one of the blue cards from the right side of the screen there. If you are, I think, right-click it or just hover over it, you can draw one card. So if you want to draw one, for an example, right, here's the example of that card. It's called the Fortuitous Circumstance card. You can play this really for any kind of benefit that you want. The idea is that all these blue cards give you a tangible benefit. A lot of the times it's like add 1d6 to an attack roll or to a saving throw or something like that, but you get to hold on to that card and use it at any point you want in the future. Now, conversely, when you roll ones on a d20 roll, you draw a red card, and those red cards do something negative to you. Again, usually along the lines of minus 1d6 from an attack roll, or turn a hit into a miss.
Oh, wow.
And I, as the DM, get to play those red cards against you when I see fit. So this is called the luck deck. Basically, anytime you roll the d20, you have a chance of gathering some cards that can either help you or be used against you. And so if you look at everyone's icons down at the bottom of the screen, you can see some people already have these cards in their deck. You should be able to, if you click on the little card, you should be able to read what it says. Just to give you an example. But without further discussion, we will get the order sorted. And we will go to Safina. Now, you've got a red card. Let me make sure I know what that is. You discover your weapon is in disrepair. Ooh, it deals half damage until you can take for time required to tend it. Why don't we play that one right now?
I was really hoping you wouldn't actually check my cards today, because that one sucks.
That does suck.
Talk to me after the fight.
Right?
So you can play that card.
All right.
And I'm going to keep it off to the side here to remind me that it's in effect. All right. And Safina, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna let's see, what's my distance here? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I should be good. I'm gonna steady aim for advantage, and I'm gonna take a short bow shot at this one here.
All right. And for full disclosure, I had in mind that your rapier is in disrepair, not your crossbow. So.
Okay, got it.
So what kind of players do we have here?
I am a rogue.
Okay.
I am a cleric.
Okay.
Paladin.
Okay.
I play a barbarian.
Okay. I like it.
Bladesinger wizard.
Nice.
All right. So Safina's short bow shot. Which one were you shooting, Safina?
The bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay, on the right side here. 21 hits for, and you had advantage, so sneak attack damage applies for 18.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. All right, this Direwolf here. He's got a movement of 50 feet, 10 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He charges up, gets that far, and he's gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? We'll get him right up in there. Actually, right up there. How about there? All right, but he has no attack when he gets there. Then we go to his friend over on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing. He dashes up, gets a little bit closer. All right, they have no actions, but they're closing in on you. They dashed and sprinted right up on you. What do you got, Darian?
Let's see if I move here. Here.
You got him in
Go
flanking
right
now.
here.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
flanking with Keldrin.
Right? We give a +2 to flanking for attackers. So that's definitely a hit for 6 slashing damage. And a second hit for 10 more. Very nice.
And that's what I got.
All right. And then we go to Keldrin.
All right. I will take a bonus action to cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And I will attack. Oops, sorry. This one that's wounded first. So that is the roll.
Okay. And I'm going to play that red card against you now.
Ugh.
This is my revenge for all the nights that I forget to play my red cards.
That's fair.
I know there are some nights where you're sitting there and you're sweating it out because you know you're holding them, and you're like, Dan hasn't remembered for 45 minutes.
So do you want me to roll that d12, or are you doing it?
You can roll it.
Okay. And then do you want me to play this card? Is that what I should do?
Yeah, right.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so -12. All right, here's the 12.
So that turns
7, so
to a
14.
14, which just misses.
Oh, okay. I'll attack it again with my second attack.
Oh, wait. Sorry, 14 hits.
Oh, okay.
It's
well,
armor
anyway,
class
I still
14.
would have attacked it again, so I missed with the second, but that first attack does that much damage. 14
And
psychic.
you're attacking the one you got flanking on, right?
Yes, so actually that would have been a 12, which I think still misses,
Still
right?
misses, right. It was armor class
Yep.
14, right? 14 points of damage. And then we go to this Direwolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He runs up. Has no actions when he gets there. Same thing with this fella. Over here. Gets in there. And then we go to Murmur.
Okay. So many choices. Okay. I'm gonna head for this one right here. And I'm gonna take out my new great sword.
Ooh, okay. And you're attacking this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 20 hits for 11. And the 10 misses. And is that it?
Yes.
All right. Good enough for Murmur. And we go to Irina, who's going to bust out her rapier. And let's see. She's going to go to the one... might as well go to the one to the south here. 2 hits for 14 damage. Irina gets her pokes in. And then we go to Bardor.
Gee, I wonder what I'm going to do in this situation.
Oh, I know what's coming up.
Goes the blender.
Knew it was coming. All right, so it's a concentration, right?
Yep.
All right, so you're concentrating on the blender. On their turns, the start of their turns, they're going to make wisdom saves or take 11 radiant damage. Go right in there. And this lastly over here. Right in there. All right, and then lastly but not leastly, we go to Viltron the Venomous.
Okay, he's going to look at the barbarian and the paladin. He's going to say, "Get the lead out," as he casts a haste spell.
Nice.
Spinning it. Using a sorcery point for that. Let's see. Haste. Twin
hastes. Oof. And that is on Murmur, our barbarian, and our paladin Darian.
Correct.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, that is quite a hefty spell boost right there. Safina, what do you got?
Okay. I'm going to steady my aim and take a short bow shot at the injured one.
Okay. 9 points of damage. He goes down. You shoot him right in the eye.
And I'm going to use... No, can't do that. Let me check something real quick. Where is this? I'm going to attempt to hide behind Murmur with my naturally stealthy ability.
All right, let's get a perception check. At advantage. Perception. Okay, so they still see you.
All right, fair enough.
All right, Direwolf over here. Let's see, he's got his bite attack.
He's on the edge of 15. I don't know if he's in
Oh,
or
right. Yeah, you know what? He's close enough. Let's give him a wisdom save. He failed, so that's what, 11 damage?
Yes.
All right, and then his attack. Let's see who he's going on. All right, going on Keldrin with his bite. Oh, he has an advantage on that. So the 8 missed, but let me roll another d20 to see what advantage would have been. So he still missed with advantage.
Awesome.
All right, this fella over here is within 15. He made his wisdom save, so he takes 5 points of damage. And he is going to attack Bardor. 24. I think that hits Bardor for 9
Yep, it
piercing.
does.
I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay, you manage not to be taken off your feet. You hold your feet, but now make that concentration check. Oh, just made it. Nice. Alright, this wolf is no more. And then we go to Darian.
All right, I will go ahead and just shuffle a little bit over here, so I got flanking with Bardor. And I'll start swinging away. he still up after that?
Let's see. So which one were? All right, this is the flanking one. So 8 and 19 is a total of 27 damage. He is still up.
One more. Which is a 13, which I think just misses.
Just misses, right? All right,
All right, yeah, that's it.
Keldrin.
Okay. I will go ahead.
Now, I'm
and-
sorry, Keldrin.
Yep.
Before you go, Darian, you were hasted, right?
Yeah, that's why I got 3 attacks.
That was the 3. Okay, I wasn't sure if you
Yeah.
got 4 or only. Okay, 3.
Yeah, I only get 1 extra attack with
With
extra
haste.
action.
Got it.
That's still pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Keldrin.
Okay, I'm going to attack this one, and I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade in order to do that.
Okay,
So first, here's the attack roll.
there's a hit.
Okay, so that one takes that much psychic damage. And then the other one the yellow one takes 6 fire damage from the Green Flame Blade effect.
Okay.
And then with my second attack, I'll just attack this one behind me and Irina.
Okay.
And this is just normal.
22 hits.
All right.
14 psychic damage.
And that is it for me.
All right. Direwolf makes his wisdom save, takes 5 points of damage. He is going to attack Keldrin. 23
Yep, that hits.
for 15 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Strength save, you say?
Ooh, okay, you get knocked prone.
Sounds normal.
Situation normal. Alright. Then we go to this guy here who makes his save against the blender, fails, takes 11 points of damage from the Spirit Guardians. And only has an attack avenue on Irina. And hits her for 12. Irina makes her strength save. And she doesn't, so Irina gets knocked prone. Then we go to this Direwolf, who makes his save and takes 5 points of damage. And is gonna attack Vardor. 22.
They like hitting me, don't
They do. They got advantage. They're lucky. 9 points of damage and another strength save. Okay, this time you get taken off your feet and you fall prone. Alright, let's get a concentration check. Down goes the blender. Alright, Murmur, what you got?
Okay. Well, I have haste, so I can make 3 attacks.
Hit. And you're hitting this one below you?
Yes.
Okay, first hit deals 11. Second hit deals 10. And that takes him out.
Okay, great. And then I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna hit my third attack on this guy to kind of defend poor Caladrin and Irina.
Okay, and unfortunately a 12 misses. And if that is it for Murmur, we go to Irina, who spends half her movement getting back onto her feet. And then she's going to rapier attack the one to the north, because it looks a little bit more hurt. She's going to hit for 14 points of damage. And then we go to Bardor.
Who stands back up?
Dusts himself right off.
Now the decision.
Another blender.
Yeah, is it? Do I need it? It's what I'm debating. Are we all right? Oh shit!
Decisions. Here comes the blender. All right, back up. Spirit Guardians, concentration. And we come to our first Direwolf here, who makes his wisdom save. Fails it, takes his 8 radiant damage. And Viltron, he's got an avenue on you, so he's going to attack. 20. Looks like it's going to hit for 10 points of damage. And we need Viltron to make a strength saving throw. You with us, Viltron? Joe? Okay, maybe he's AFK for a second. Let's see. Oh, wait, he's typing. I seem to have lost audio. Yes. Yes. Well, it doesn't look like he was muted there, so we'll give him a second here. Hey, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I just had to reconnect it. I'm not sure what happened.
Fluky discordness, but that's okay. Looks like you got tagged by one of the wolves for 10 points of damage.
Ouch. You must have bit me in the ear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that will need a strength saving throw to see if you get knocked prone. Okay, made the strength saving throw. Now, how about a concentration check?
Oh, yeah, because he bit me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just a straight con? Okay.
Con saving throw, right? Lost concentration on that haste, unfortunately.
Damn it.
All right.
That was 11 damage?
That was 10 damage.
10 damage, okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
All right, this Direwolf is out of the fight. And Viltron, it is your turn. You just lost concentration due to a wolf's bite. But it is yours to reestablish if you wish.
I don't have to resubmit the spell. I can just concentrate again?
No, you would have to recast the spell.
That's what I was asking. Okay, that's not going to work then? Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. I'm just going to poison spray the guy that bit me.
All right.
He unfurls his hood and spits cobra spitting style. Not the best roll, but
Constitution saving throw. Not a good save. So 7 points of poison damage. All right. Anything else for Viltron?
that's it.
All right. Safina.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a shot at the one above me. That'll do.
12 points of damage. Takes him out.
Great.
And that's it for Safina. We go to a dead Direwolf. And a live Direwolf, who now has to make another wisdom save against the new blender. He did a good job against that, so he only takes, 4 points of damage from the blender.
Yep.
All right, so now let's do a 50-50 on who he's going to attack. So Viltrar coming at you. Ooh, Viltrar, you got tagged for another 9 points of damage.
Can I use my shield as a reaction?
You sure can. And that
I'm
puts
doing
your
that.
armor class to... That only puts your armor class to 21, though, right?
Yeah, but I think it also doesn't it help his damage absorb too, or no?
I don't
No.
think so.
What am I thinking?
I mean, if you you can take no damage from magic missile.
That's right, no damage from magic missile. For
Right.
some reason, I thought that it helped him with his damage that he absorbs, but it doesn't.
No,
Okay.
I'll give you that one back if you don't want to use it, because it would have hit anyway. So
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll take you up on that.
all right. So you got hit for 9, and we need another strength saving throw.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh, knocked prone. Okay.
Not good.
All right, Darian.
All right, I'll keep swinging at the guy right next to me.
Okay. 24 hits for 8 points of damage. That takes him out.
All right, good. And then I will shuffle down here, and I'll start swinging at this guy.
All right, 16 hits for 11. You don't have the haste anymore.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
So the
Just that
16
one
hits
attack,
for
then.
11. All right. Okay, and then we go to Keldrin, who's on his back.
Okay. I will bonus action cast Misty Step to go to right there. Standing up, obviously.
Okay.
I will then, although that was almost a totally extraneous use of a spell, come to think of it. Yep, that was just a total waste of a spell slot. Oh well,
Take
it was
it
cool,
back if
kind
you
of.
want.
I'm standing up.
Take it back
Nah,
if you
it's
want.
okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I didn't having to get up physically. That seems sort of annoying. I'm just gonna summon myself to a standing position. That's fine. And then I will go ahead and cast Green Flame Blade and attack that wolf right there.
Okie dokie.
Oh, did it roll? What the
Yep,
heck?
sure did.
Oh yeah, there we go.
23 hits.
Okay. All right, so it is going to take that,
10
and
seconds.
then it will take 4 fire, and this one will take 11 fire damage.
Very good. All
Okay,
right.
and then second attack, just on that one, just normal.
12 doesn't do. You don't have to concentrate on Shadow Blade, do you?
I do. So
All right.
I needed to roll a concentration check. Don't I?
We won't worry about it. I'll just worry about it going forward. I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure that
Yeah,
I
forgot
never
about
marked
that.
you as concentrating, so that's why I just did. All right, and then we go to a dead direwolf and a live direwolf who has to make his wisdom save against the blender. He fails, so he takes 8 points of damage. 8 points of damage, and he's going to attack. He's stepping down to attack Safina. 20.
Yep, got me.
Hits for 14 damage. Need to make a strength save.
Oh,
Prone. All right, Murmur. What you got there, Murms? Oh,
Sorry,
getting into
I was
flanking,
deciding
right?
which wolf to go after, but I see there are 4 against these 2, so I figured put 3 on this one. I'm still hasted, correct?
No,
No.
you're not. But your 2 attacks hit. You hit for 11, and then you hit for 10 more, which takes down that wolf.
Glad I asked.
Irina is just going to take a crossbow shot at this one, and she's going to miss. Bardor.
What I was trying to get to do the last time, I take the dodge action.
You take the dodge action.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good use of it. This wolf here has to save against the blender. He does, so he takes 4 points of damage. Let's see, he's got, he's got somebody prone. Let me remind myself what prone does. Prone means that an attack roll against the creature has advantage, but he has advantage anyway. So let's random it. 1, 2 is Keldrin. 3, 4 is Viltron. All right, going at Keldrin. 23 hits.
Yes, it does.
15 points of damage and a strength
Oh
save.
my gosh. And a strength save, you say?
Yep. Okay, so you don't fall, but now let's do that constitution save.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, nice. Got yourself a card out of your troubles. All right, and then we go to Viltron.
Okay. So there's 2 left. I'm gonna twin chromatic orb.
Okay.
Rolling with I think I'm gonna use acid damage on these guys.
Okay. $21 hits. 10 misses. Let's roll that damage on the 21. $15. Nice. Down he goes. Pile of acidy wolf pelt. All right. And we go to Safina on her back.
All right, half my movement to stand up, which means I can no longer use steady aim, and I'll take a short bow shot, the one that's left.
All right. Just enough.
Nice.
Excellent work. All right. So it was hairy there for a second, but you handled it admirably. So let me calculate your XP reward here. So let's see. There was 8 of them at 200 apiece. That's 1,600 divided by 6. Let's gonna round that up. Let's make it 275 each.
Cool. Such a tease.
That's got to be
So I
getting
have,
real close.
I have such a terrible idea. I just want to share it. Who thinks it's a great idea to go to fight that Baba Yaga creature right now so she can push us over 23,000?
Wait a minute. Baba Yaga's around here? Wait, what?
Well, we'd have to actually defeat her for that to happen.
I'm very obviously being sarcastic if it wasn't clear. Sorry. Terrible idea.
We had an encounter with her a couple sessions back. She fled. We were totally gonna beat her. Totally.
Absolutely.
You can't see it, but there's air quotes around the totally.
Totally.
Yeah, that was
we had her beat.
that was flirting with the TPK. You only had her beat because I had predetermined that if she reached half hit points, she was going to flee. But you guys were against the ropes when she saw it. All I had to do was be a little bit flexible on that strategy, and she would have killed you all.
Well, except Caldron, because he was gone that week.
Oh, no doubt. No wonder you were in that position to begin with.
You see, it's fun when you have Fireball, like someone on your team casting Fireball. It's less fun when you're the victim of a Fireball.
Yep, that did suck.
Well, I would appreciate a short rest if other people are open to it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you want to rest for an hour?
I vote yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll advance the clock 1 hour. You get down to the Raven River crossroads. This is, again, the major crossroads, whether you were going to Kresk or the Wizard's Tower on Lake Baratok or to the Wizard of Wines or even Arginbust, Hulton, Valaki. This is kind of all roads kind of go through Raven River crossroads here. And this is where you're striking up a 1 hour rest. I'm going to give you a random encounter check. It looks like you're okay. Nothing found you during the rest. So you pass the hour by uneventful.
Right on.
Everybody good with the short rest?
Oof.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take an opportunity to refill my cup. I'll be right back.
Where do you guys want to head, by the way? I lost track where we're going.
So I think the answer to that question is where can we most efficiently get 200 or 325 experience points?
Random encounter, probably.
Is this the point in like Baldur's Gate where we're just randomly wandering back and forth through the wilderness hoping to pull random encounters?
Yes.
I loved that part of Baldur's Gate. That was so fun.
Did we finish exploring the ruins, or did we take off right out of there because we wanted to save the guy? Well, we fought the Revenant or the Wraith or whatever that dude is.
We mostly explored that.
Yeah, I think we did explore all of that.
There was something with some riddle with a light or something we still have to solve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was to save them, basically.
Yeah, it was help the knights who were still there, and it was kind of implied that there were other knights we hadn't fully talked to yet. I think there were like a few.
We could go back and get Eric for the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Get Eric for the rock, make sure we didn't miss anything. Check that off. Did we have something we need to go to talk to the Mad Mage for? To get information?
I remember talking about that, but I completely forgot why.
We were going to talk to him about killing the rock. Something about the rock. Or maybe it was... No. Maybe it was about how to put a Revenant to rest forever. I can't remember.
No, it was how to capture the rock.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
But then we found out...
Screw that. I want revenge at this point.
Yeah, now it's on.
Yeah, forget that whole brilliant creature of nature, majestic. I hate that thing. It must die.
Okay. So is that mean on our checklist besides Baba Saga, there's going back, getting the horses, getting cold weather gear, getting the guy for the rock, and heading back up?
Yeah, I think there were like gems that we were supposed to find for that winery, right?
Isn't that going down to defeat Baba Zlak, who just kicked our ass, and we wanted to get a level to go back to fighter?
Oh, is that where that is? Okay.
I think so. That's like, I think we need that level to go into the Amber Temple too. I think that's like it towards endgame content.
Okay.
And also, is there a chance we can maybe get some Were-Raven reinforcements for Baba Yaga?
Why
We
not?
don't need it. You're going to have 2 spellcasters now. There's going to be some counterspelling going on. Baba Saga, she's not going to know what hit her.
You know, after last time, I just would rather be safe than sorry.
Well, I would rather have the next level and a long rest with the new stuff.
Darren, how can you doubt us? Do you remember how easily and with large margins to spare we defeated that aboleth? I mean, after we had no problem with that, like Baba Saga is going to be easy.
To be honest with you, don't remember that because I wasn't there.
Oh. That was literally down to a crit on a death
saving throw. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, it was a crit 20 on a death save, which brought you back into the fight with 1 hit point.
Yep.
Right. All right, so we heading back to Vallaki, ladies and jelly spoons, or?
Yeah, let's go back to Blackie, get 2 horses, get your sword repaired.
Right. Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Given that we might fight that rock again, might I suggest we get 3 horses?
No, not reinforcements, some way to catch it or snare it.
And then after we get the horses and repair the weapon, we're going back to the German sounding castle. Arvenholt.
Anginvostholt.
That's one.
Right. Yeah, that is a tongue twister, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I think we're going there to talk to Sir Eric. / kill the 375 experience points worth of monsters that are just randomly hanging out there.
All right. So, heading back to the town of Vallaki. You were primarily interested in buying some horses, right? Let me see if I can find the handout for where they sell horses. Town of Vallaki. Yeah, there we go.
Cold weather clothing, perhaps?
Right, cold weather clothing. We'll open up the clothing shop here. They sell cold weather gear for 15 gold.
I can afford that.
How much party loot do you have at this point?
You have a fair amount. If I remember right. Don't we, guys?
You're just buying draft horses, right?
Yeah, we have a ton of 905 platinum on top of everything else. Is there somewhere that I can get my sword repaired?
Absolutely. The blacksmith, the cracked anvil, can do that for you. They don't even have to charge you for it. It's just needing access to the right tools. I think Bardor probably could have done that for you during the rest too, right?
Right.
Yeah, actually, during the rest, yes.
All right. Either way,
Right.
put that. You can get rid of that card, Dan. Put it away.
Right.
Should we get 2 riding horses to make sure so we have the speed?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And it is noontime, just after noontime here, here in Vallaki on day 13 of your time in Barovia.
I guess I should probably stop by the mansion, check in, and then we can head out. So everything looks somewhat normal.
Yeah, right. Now, one thing that you find interesting when you go in there is that there's a letter from Izek. He is the henchman of the former burgomaster, who, as far as you know, hasn't caught on to your ruse yet. But he has left a note resigning his post, and saying that he wants you, the burgomaster, and his new traveling companions, specifically Irina, to come to the windmill if she wants to see her brother, Ismark, alive again.
What does this
I know
little
this.
fucker have up his sleeve?
Izek apparently has left town and says that he wants the burgomaster to deliver Irina to the windmill. And that is if she wants to see her brother alive again.
And
Irina,
it's the priest, right?
I'm sorry?
Her brother's the priest.
No, her brother was the burgomaster of the village of Barovia, the young new burgomaster.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Now I forgot that. Yep.
Right.
And it wants to be at the windmill, right?
Right.
Well,
You know what
that's
that
where we're
means,
headed.
right, guys?
Well, we're gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, you think he's gonna be alone?
Yeah, who else was at the windmill?
Yeah, Eggville.
Remember
Right.
Morgantha and her daughters?
I was about to say we killed one of them, didn't we? Like it was a group of 3 and we killed one of them. And the other 2 got away.
Guys, I have an odd thought for one of you guys. You'd have to take a chance at something. Someone want to read a mirror and send the assassin after a hag?
Sorry, what was that?
Someone of non-evil alignment, which is not me anymore, want to read a mirror and send the assassin after one of the hags?
Didn't we kill the assassin because
Yeah,
he
didn't
tried
the assassin
to do it
attack you?
again?
Yeah, but I bet you it resets just like the other thing.
I'm not a huge fan of potentially becoming evil. No offense, Bardor.
Nope. I just, hey, you know me.
Now here's a question though. Do we think the hags are the ones who have kidnapped Irina's brother? That seems like a totally unnecessary thing for hags to do if they wanted to get back at us. Because we've already established they could just kill us.
Yeah, how
So-
did remind me how that ended up with the hags? Was the hags what? They put you on the quest to deliver the eye to the Ravenloft, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, just meeting at her. He's calling us to their place.
Yeah, but maybe it's just a meeting place. It may not have anything to do with the hags.
You delivered that. You delivered that hag's eye, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Right, I kind of remember.
I just don't think they're gone. Anything we planned on in this game has not been.
Okay, maybe we can go to the Mad Mage then, and, get his perspective of things?
Well, don't we, Arena's brother's life seems
We
to
have
be
to go.
hanging the balance here. I think we kind of have to go there first.
Yeah, I just. What if?
Yeah.
Guess we take our chances.
We have a plan for dealing with them. Because if we do, we have to get one of those amulets.
Dan, there's no like spell scroll vendor in this town, right?
There isn't. No, magic is pretty scarce among the locals.
Yeah. Okay, and we also found out. I wasn't there during this episode, but I did listen to it. The Mad Mage didn't have spell. He had lost his spell book, right?
He had, right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't have a way to deal with the hags.
Okay. Because I might be worrying about nothing. I just. Paranoia, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, we got to go there, don't we?
Yeah, we don't have much choice.
Off we go.
All right. So after.
This is the same day that we fought the wolves, right? We haven't long rested.
No, that's right. You have not long rested, right? All right. So you take a little bit of time to resupply in Vallaki. You check in and immediately, based on this news, decide to head out again and not waste any time and go straight for the windmill. So I'm going to take you out on the Old Svalak Road heading east. And we get, a half mile out of town. And let us random encounter. Ooh, alright, we got something. As you head into the hairpin turn here, let's see. Okay. Through the mist comes a skeletal warhorse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light. And he is just coming down the road in your direction.
What do we want to do here?
I'm just going to stand off to the side and keep a hand on my sword.
I was trying to see if I had something to make that lantern actually glow.
Sorry, this is a skeletal rider. Like the rider is a skeleton, an
Correct.
undead being.
And the horse that he's riding, right?
How far away is it?
Let me get an answer for you that in 1 second. Let's call it 100 feet away.
And is this like a sort of ragged skeleton with beat up chainmail, or is this like a sense of aristocratic power type being?
Very ragged and ruined.
I don't know. I look curiously at Darian, stepping off the road, and I get a firebolt the thing.
You're going to cast Firebolt?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
Oh, I probably needed to grab the token first, right?
Right.
Where's my...
There you go. I just dealt it to you. Oh, wait. Did I give one to Viltron? I shouldn't have done that, did I?
I need to update his hit points. Why is it not letting me interact with it? On the right token? Oh, there he is. My bad.
There we go.
That was after the short rest. Okay.
I think I gave you a red card, Viltron, and I shouldn't have.
A red card?
Yeah, I think I dealt one to you.
Should I get rid of it?
Yeah, if you click the little thumbnail, the gray box will open, and then you should be able to drag it from the gray box onto the play surface.
Put it back in the deck.
And it didn't record mine. I got a big fat one.
What do I do with it?
So when you click the red card and the gray box opens up right above it where you can see the card thumbnail,
Yeah.
go ahead and put your mouse on the card, but underneath where it says Steel Card, just so that it's on the graphic, and then just click and hold and drag it over onto the map. So step one is click the red card, and that opens up the dark gray box, right? You're with me so far?
Yep.
Okay. Then you put your mouse over onto the card in the gray box and drag it out onto the play map.
Okay, with the instructions on the card expanded or no?
Yes, you've got you're dragging it from the gray box, so from the expanded box.
Okay, so I'm reading the card, but I can't seem
Okay,
to...
you don't. You've clicked it, and that causes it to open so that you can read it. Click it again to close it. You don't want to click it to open it. You want to drag it as one motion onto the map.
I drag it onto the map, but then it keeps going back. It's like I can see the card moving across the map. As soon as I let go of it, it goes right back where I started from.
It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't let you drop it, huh? That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, we won't take up any more time with it right now. I'll just know that it's an invalid card that you shouldn't have it. All right. Who isn't in initiative?
That would be Bardor. I got a 1.
All right. Bardor with a 1. Let's sort and move on. All right. So, going first, they just moved down the road like they do, and that is all. Keldrin, you said you had a firebolt you wanted to unleash?
Sorry, taking a while to unmute on the phone. Yes, that's what I want to do.
All right.
I've seen too much of this weird shit, and I'm not playing around anymore. Okay.
All right.
Does that hit 23, I assume?
It sure does. Were you targeting the horse or the rider?
No, the rider.
Okay. So 11 fire damage. Okay. All right. The skeleton, the few scraps of cloth that are still clinging to it, are now on fire. Murmur.
All right. I don't like this situation. I'm gonna take a post up here. Just staying out of the main path of it, but I'm gonna hit it with a crossbow. Oh, and I double rolled again.
Okay, so that was a miss with the crossbow. And we go to Safina.
Okay. I'm going to steady my aim. And I'll take a short bow shot.
Okay, a hit. And
And,
the skeleton falls off the top of the horse and shatters into various component bones on the ground. But the horse is still trotting along as if nothing happened. What do you got, Viltron?
I can hit it with a firebolt.
Sure.
Or not.
Good try, though. All right. And then we'll go to this guy who just continues his trot down the road. And we go to Darian.
All right. I guess I'll just go right up to here. Actually, yeah, just dash. I'm right here. And that's basically all I can do.
All right, Bardor, what do you got?
I've gotta say hello. Has he been hit with anything?
No, the horse has not. Dexterity. Failed. 6 radiant damage. Alright. And then we are back at Keldrin.
Okay. And just to check, this is not a normal horse that was mounted by a skeleton. This was a skeletal horse,
That is correct.
like motivated by the unholy power of the undead.
It is an undead.
Okay, I am going to firebolt it without remorse.
16 hits. For 5 damage. Okay. And what you got, Murmur?
Question. I guess because I don't want, only one hit, I'll run up and hit it with the greatsword.
Ouch.
Does the 12 hit?
The 12 just misses.
Oh my god.
Man, those are horrible rolls. That's
Here,
very
you know what,
unlucky.
though, Murmur? Let me give you this one. So if you stand here, you've got flanking with Darian. That gives you a +2, and that turns the 12 into a 14, which does hit for 11.
Great.
And takes him down.
Woohoo!
So congratulations, that's 50 XP each.
Yes.
The skeletal rider would have just passed you by if you let it go, but you decided to attack. It wouldn't have attacked back, so you were in no danger. But
Welcome to the dark side.
So I could have potentially made an animal handling check on that thing.
I
and
don't know.
potentially gotten a cool horse. That's what you're telling me?
Yes. I will say potentially you could have, right? But it's right about this time. You're just gathering yourselves after the fight with the warhorse skeleton. And that is when coming out of the brush around you is a familiar face.
Oh no.
Right. So let's get a new initiative order, because these guys are coming out of the woodwork at you here at the bend in the road. It is Vladimir Hornguard and his knights, his undead knights.
They might be mad at us for some reason.
Vladimir wants his sword back. He's looking at you, Murmur.
No, I like it.
Screw him.
Darian Bardor. Oh, let's get Irina in there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Keldrin? Missing Keldrin.
I did roll. It says
okay.
13. I don't know why that didn't go through.
We will
I have
add,
a lot of problems with that.
add Keldrin on the 13.
Yep.
All right, I think that's everybody now. Now this deserves some thematically appropriate battle music. So, to give Viltrar might be asking, who is this? Does someone want to sum up who is attacking you now for Viltrar?
Yeah, what did we do to piss him off? What's happening?
Viltrar, this is just a total misunderstanding. That will repeat itself endlessly. Don't worry about it.
So the party was in the abandoned, haunted mansion of our Ginvostholt, and they found an ancient order of knights were still haunting the place as undead, and the knightly order was consumed with standing watch over Strahd's eternal suffering, and they came to odds with the party. And a battle ensued, and they were able to defeat this undead creature. But this undead creature was a Revenant, and when you defeat a Revenant, it just goes to find a new body to inhabit. It comes right back. It takes a little bit of time for it to find a new corpse, but that's what's happened here. Sir Vladimir is back for revenge, and he, using his vengeful tracker trait, he is able to know the distance and direction of where you are at any given time, so it's only a matter of time before he tracks you down every time he gets a new body. And until he kills you, he's gonna keep trying this. So that is unfortunately the situation that we find ourselves in. And Murmur, you get the first action here. You have just cleared the skeletal rider and warhorse out of the way when you heard something move in the brush, and it was Sir Vladimir and 3 of his knights.
Nice work.
What do you got, Murmur?
I just leveling the situation. I'm just gonna, I guess, sort of take a step forward, but I'm not gonna be able to reach them. So I'll whip out the crossbow and aim at the guy in front of me.
Aim at Vladimir. Okay. All right. So Vladimir gets hit for 10 points of damage.
Yep, I should know. It's just a regular crossbow, so.
All right, and that's it for Murmur. We go to this first Revenant over here, and let's see what he does. He comes wandering out of the woods. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's able to get up onto you, Murmur, and he's going to make 2 longsword attacks. And does a 13 or a 14 hit?
No.
Neither hit. All right, so it attacks and misses, and we go to Safina.
All right. Let's see. Reading an ability real quick. All right, I'm going to take a shot at this guy. Is that Viltrar?
Vladimir.
No, Vladimir. Excuse me. Definitely don't want to be shooting at Viltrar.
Let's not do that.
We'll steady our aim, and we will take a short bow shot.
Okay, 7 points of damage. Very nice.
And
18
plus
points of damage.
sneak damage. And I'm also going to do Wails from the Grave, which will do 10 necrotic damage to the one just to the north of him.
Okay, and he's resistant to necrotic damage, so that is 5 points of damage to the one north of him. Okay. All right, Safine, anything else?
Yes, I am going to. Wait. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind Irina.
Let's get that perception check. Oh yeah, all right, so you're hidden. Let's see if let's give Vladimir his own check. Yep, you're hidden from both of them, all right.
Good stuff. That's it.
All right, now, Vladimir, give me back my sword. As he's got Murmur and flanking. 16 on
Yep.
Murmur. All right, 18 slashing damage.
Great. Love that.
And and a 16 again. So you just took 40 damage.
Yeah.
These things are serious.
Right?
He really wants that sword back.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Murmur, they're really picking on you. $13 more, Murmur.
Oh, okay.
Viltrar.
Trying to see where the thing is at. Is that what I'm going after?
That's the big boss, the one that looks different.
I wonder if I'm close enough. Range on that. I think I should be able to hit that at 90 feet.
I think so.
Yeah. First level chromatic orb on it.
All right.
Not happening.
Just missed. Just missed. He's only got a 13 armor class. He doesn't have anything that amazing. Vladimir's actually a little bit better than his comrades, but all right. So that is it for Viltron. We'll go to Keldrin.
Okay, bonus action. I will go into the blade song because why not? I will then stride forward to there. And because I will never again be able to say this. I will shout, "Get away from her, you bitch!" And I will then take out a fire opal or ruby. I can't remember which one. Wall of fire. And I will cast a wall of fire which has a diameter up to 20 feet.
Right.
And I will make its diameter precisely 10 feet so that it forms a circular wall of fire around Murmur, encompassing all three of them in flame.
Putting the hot side on the outside.
Yes.
I gotcha. All right.
Great reference too.
Yeah, it didn't really fit, but I don't think I'm going to have a better chance. So,
Does that mean we should stay back too?
yes. From you don't want to be on the inside of that circle.
And really, there's only room for Murmur on the inside of that circle.
Correct.
Right. All right. That is a concentration effect. No, because this is a magic item, right?
No, it's still concentration, though.
It's still. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bardor. Now, that wall of fire, that happens on their turn if they end their turn near the wall, right?
It's annoying. When it first appears, they take damage.
So they
And
take
then-
damage now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all three of them have to make their dex save. Okay.
Right, but on their next turn, they don't take damage unless they end their turn there, or
Right.
the first time they enter it.
All right. So let's see. Let's do a dexterity save for our two revenants. One failed, one made it. So one takes 17 fire damage, right?
That's right.
And the other one takes 8. And then Sir Vladimir has to make his dexterity save. He made his, so he takes 8.
And it's just if you're right up against the wall, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, Irina. Yeah, so you can get flanking on any one of these guys with Murmur and not suffer the effects of the wall.
Well,
Perfect.
was I supposed to go there?
All right, Irina is. How much?
Dan.
What's that?
I didn't go.
Oh, did we skip you? I'm sorry. Bardor.
First, I'm going to move up. And I'm going to fire off a cantrip at the big guy. Follow that up with
All right, a dexterity saving throw, and this is on Vladimir.
yes.
Okay, dexterity save for Vladimir. 7, he failed, so he takes 9 radiant damage.
Then spiritual weapon followed up by that. 19 hits, right?
Sure does.
Ah. Force.
For how much?
6 force.
6 force. All right. Now we go to Irina. How up close and personal would you like to see Irina get with these revenants, or would you prefer she stay back and take range shots?
I would, earn or keep, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can hit as hard as we can.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll get over here on Vladimir. She couldn't quite get into flanking, but she's going to attack twice with her rapier. 16 misses and 13 misses, so she missed twice. And we go to Darian.
All right. I also want to get right up on Vladimir, so I'll just duck under that spiritual weapon, get into flanking with him.
Oh yeah, there you go. 12
I'm assuming
slashing
that
damage.
hits.
It sure does.
And then I'll go ahead and I'll put a smite into that. So he's, if I remember right, he's undead, right?
He is.
All right. So that all radiant.
All right, 12 and 16 is 28 radiant damage. Okay, bing, bang, boom. Anything else for Darian?
Well, guess not.
Guess not. All right, this Revenant back here, the last to act on the round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets himself down this far. And then we go to Murmur.
Okay, question. I can make attacks through the fire, right? I don't
You
take
can.
damage.
That is
I can.
correct. Right.
Okay, great. I just wanted to double check on that. I'm gonna go into a rage. You know, I don't like that I'm being picked on. Very mean. And I'm gonna try again, just hitting
Vladimir?
Vladimir. I was gonna
Alright.
call him Demetrius for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for Vladimir because like I'm making a point of like, no, you're not getting the sword back. Fuck you.
And you do. You tag him twice for 27 points of damage. Nice hits.
Actually, I just rereading this. I add 2 plus 2 to those damage because it's a strength weapon.
Got it. So 4 more points on top of all that. All right. And if that's it for Murmur, we'll go to the Revenant who's on the other side of her. The Revenant. How does the Revenant react to the wall of fire? Does it care?
It rethinks its life choices.
It has no fear, so it doesn't have to fear for its life or anything like that. Oh, can't forget this. Can't forget this.
But so they wouldn't regenerate because they did take fire damage.
Right,
Okay.
right. Good point. Okay,
And he took radiant damage.
right. Yeah, Vladimir did, right. He took a big smite. All right, Keldrin, you're concentrating on that wall.
Yes.
Revenant disengages to come down and attack you.
Of course.
Here it comes. 11.
Miss.
16.
Miss.
Oh, all right. Safina.
Okay. Steady aim. Will short bow. Buddy boy. Oh yes. We'll sneak damage him,
21 points of damage.
and we'll wills from the grave the guy just to the north of him.
All right. He's resistant to necrotic, so he takes 5. And if that's it for Safina, we come back to Vladimir, who... That would have been something to do with the first turn, so let's Alright, Murmur.
Don't worry, Dan. You get to do this again in 24 hours.
Right? Murmur, I think you got tagged and taken down.
Yes, I am down. Yeah.
Although you do only take 9 of that, right? Because you are resistant. It might not matter.
Oh yes, yeah. Is it slash? It is slashing. So
Right, so only 9, right. In which case that one did it.
yeah.
This Revenant.
Wait, so he does take another, has to make another dex save because he's standing in the wall.
You're right, he does. He did not move. Failed, so that's 17. Alright. This guy up here. is going to Does he take the sword? No, he doesn't. He just steps over. Let's say he moves out of range of the wall. Actually gets Darian in flanking. $14, I think, misses, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then we go to Viltron.
Okay. Gonna move first. Where's the big bad at? Okay, yeah, I could hit him. I'm gonna twin a firebolt.
Okay. Which one were you targeting?
Oh, sorry, the big bad.
With both of them?
Not that it matters.
Right. Right. Unfortunately, they missed, but you did target him twice.
Yeah.
All right. And if there's nothing else for Viltron, we go to Keldrin, who's concentrating on the wall of fire, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm going to Misty Step inside the wall.
Okay.
So that's a bonus action to cast that spell. And I am going to trying to straddle Murmur's body to protect her in some way. I'm going to then attack this one just with my drawn rapier.
Okay.
But cast the cantrip Green Flame Blade on the first one. So
20 hits.
Okay. It takes that in piercing damage. And then the 7
Fire damage.
in fire damage.
All right.
Or actually, I may have that backwards, Dan. He may take the lesser one.
I've always read it as the 7 goes to the primary and the other one goes to the... I've always read it left to right like that.
That's the way you're going.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so left, right. All right. Then I'll stab it again with no special thing. That's a miss.
Wasn't that a damage
wait.
roll?
That was a damage roll. Never mind. Sorry.
There
we
you go. 7
Does-
damage.
Okay,
All right.
so that's good. That's it.
All right, Bardor.
As I move, I say, if I stick my hand in that wall, am I going to get burned?
Yeah. Yes. First time you enter it, you will get burned.
As I move towards him, if I say drop that wall, can he do that?
I think you can drop concentration when it's not your turn, I think.
Let me look at the spell real quick. Sometimes they require an action. So phase the walls opaque for the duration. So blah 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 blah. I think it doesn't actually say. So totally up to you, Dan. If he says drop the wall and I can, I will of course drop it.
I think you can, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I meant to put the description there, not cast it again. Sorry.
Gotcha.
But I'll drop it.
And of course, I get the lowest roll. But it's 6 health to Murmur.
6 health for Murmur.
And then I tell the hammer to hit again as a bonus action.
Okay, hammer hits.
What the?
6 force damage. All right, Irina is going to take her stabs. 2 misses for Irina. Then we go to Darian.
All right, I'll take my 2 slashes at Vlad.
7 points. Crit.
All right.
So 7 and 17 is 24. Down goes Vladimir.
All right, and then with that, I'll just shuffle a little bit so I'm in flanking with Irina.
Okay. This Revenant over here. It's going to come in. Let's see. 1-2 is Bardor. 3-4 is Keldrin. Coming at Keldrin.
Miss.
14's miss. And we are back at Murmur, who is prone on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna spend my, movement to get up.
All
And
right.
seeing this guy, I'm just gonna focus my attacks on him.
All right, 11 misses, but 25 hits for 10 slashing damage. Anything else from Murmur?
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna move here so I'm in flanking with Bardor.
All right, this Revenant is going to step up on Bardor for a flanking situation. And miss him twice as Bardor dances and dodges. And then we go to Safina.
All right, same sort of thing. I'm gonna steady aim, short bow the one just to the south of Murmur.
Okay, there's a hit
All right,
for 15.
and then we'll do one more Whales from the Grave, and that'll be on the one south.
2 damage to him. Okay. All right,
That's
then
it.
we go to Vladimir is out of this fight. And his Revenant friend over here is going to attack Darian. And let's see what he does here. 19 hits, I think, right? Nope.
Nope.
No?
23.
All right. So that's a miss, and we go to Viltron.
Just gonna target the big bad again here.
Big Bad is down. It's just his lackeys.
Oh,
that
I'm
are
sorry.
left. Yep.
Did I miss it? Okay. Where's the closest lackey here? I'm sorry. Hard to tell them apart.
No problem. We've got one here, and one here.
Okay. That guy.
All right.
I think I got all the bad rolls out of the way here, hopefully. Gonna try twinning again. That gives me 2 left after I twin it. Okay. Yeah, the firebolt.
Okay.
There's one. Ooh, a crit. And there's a second one.
All right.
Let's see.
21. 21 and 11 is 32 damage.
I did get the bad dice out of the way. Yay!
Yeah, 32 on the firebolt. That's not bad at all. All right. Excuse me. I'm sorry, everybody. But your DM needs an emergency bio break. So just give me one moment. I'll be right back.
So did I.
As long as you're doing that. Be right back.
So, do you think a Revenant counts as coming from another plane of existence?
I get the feeling no.
A wizard without the ability to purchase spell scrolls is not that useful. That's what I've learned in this campaign. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Could you all hear like a hissing in the background there?
Nope.
Interesting.
And we're back.
Okie sorry about that, everybody. When you gotta go sometimes. And but now Keldrin's gotta go.
Yeah, I'll attack that Revenant next to me twice. First with Green Flame Blade. Ooh. So, let's see. How do you... I should know this. How do you roll critical?
If you click that rapier damage, I think it should roll the crit for you, I think.
It just automatically?
Yeah.
All right, let's go try.
Okay, just click it again then.
Okay.
All right, so 19 points of damage on first
Although, just subtract 4 from that, because you don't double the damage modifier, right? So, 15.
Got it. 15?
Plus, then, whatever the Green Flame Blade is in fire.
So 19 total.
Okay, and then I'll just attack it again with the rapier.
13 hits.
Right. And that's the damage.
11 points of damage. All right.
And that's it.
Bardor.
Okay. Let's start out with the easy one. On the one he's by.
Got it. All right. There's a hit for 11.
And then the one that's damaged just below me.
If you attack the one above you, you've got it in flanking.
Okay. But I'm just doing a spell.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Wisdom save. And is this the one below you?
Yes.
All right. Failed for 16 necrotic damage. He's resistant to necrotic, so he takes 8. All right. Spiritual weapon and a Toll the Dead. And then we go to Irina, who's got her Revenant in flanking. 2 hits for her. She hits for 8 points of damage. And then we go to Darian.
All right, slash.
14 hits. 12 damage. 27 hits for 8 more. This Revenant here has got Bardor in flanking. He's going to
I used to pay
try...
$162 every month for my car insurance. Now, check out how much I'm paying.
And yeah, I got insurance on that one.
What was that about car insurance?
That was some stupid commercial. It came on my phone automatically. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. All right. All right, so coming against Bardor here. 18.
Oh.
Goddamn. All right, Murmur.
Okay, let's see. Still got these guys in front of me, so I'm just gonna... Wow, okay, 13's not gonna hit.
I think it does.
13 does hit.
Oh, it does hit. Okay.
It does, yeah. So 15 points of damage.
Bill Murmur, it's good to see you packing all of your unbelievably terrible rolls into one session. We can just like get it completely out of the way.
True.
All right, so this one down here, coming at Bardor, probably to no effect. Let's see. 11 and 21.
My AC is 21.
There you go. I hit you for 7. Woo woo. Safina.
All right, I'm gonna move. And
11 just misses.
that's a fail. All right.
All right. Revenant over here. Coming at Irina. Irina's armor class 17, I think. Yep. Irina got hit for 30 points of damage.
On that second attack, Dan, I will cast the spell Silvery Barbs
All right.
to make it re-roll.
So 11 on the first hit and re-rolling the second. 14 is a miss.
And I will give advantage to myself.
All right. Viltron. You are muted, sir.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Now you got the rehearsal out of the way.
Okay, so I had 2 more sorcery points. I'm going to use 1. Do the twin again on the the firebolt.
Okay. Okay, so 19 hits for 10 points of damage. And which one were you targeting?
I'm sorry, same as last time. If it's still standing,
Which one was that? Just remind me.
I'm going to hit this one, I
That
guess.
one. Okay. For 10 points of damage. 10 points of fire damage, which again negates its rejuvenation
Yeah.
ability.
And this one too, I did hit with fire damage
Right.
with that green flame thing.
Right.
Okay.
Children.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. Hit this one 2 times. The first with a tempted green flame blade. Oh, but wait, I'm gonna play my little. Oh, never mind. I'm not. I misread the card completely. So that's a miss. And then I'll try again. This time without green flame blade. Oh wait, no, sorry. I did have advantage, right, from the silvery barbs.
You did, right.
Okay, so I'm just rolling again.
That's a hit.
That does hit. All right. That's the normal damage. Here's the green flame blade damage.
10
And then I'm
points.
just going to attack again normally without advantage this time.
Okay.
Just reminded me when he said card. Did I get a blue card from that crit earlier?
Oh, yeah, let me give you one. There you go.
Thanks.
And then
So
Dan,
you
that's
got-
6 piercing on the second attack. So 6 piercing, 4 fire, 6 piercing total, and that's it.
All right. And then
Are we allowed to read them before we use them?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of hard to use them if you don't know what they're good for.
Would make it interesting.
Right? What you got, Bardor?
We're just going to keep it simple right now. The one below me.
Dexterity save.
Do short rests count as a healing source?
Yes, I would say so.
Did I get a maximum healing from one healing source?
Right, right.
And then I'm gonna hammer the other one again.
Hits. 13 force damage. Okay. Irina is going to take her 2 stabs. She's going to miss on both. And we have Darian.
And I will take my 2 slashes.
Hit for 12. And 11 misses.
Yep.
Wow, and the cards are just piling up tonight. I gotta take time to read these red cards. Let's see. Okay, so we got a Revenant over here. Again, he's got Bardor and flanking, so he's gonna keep trying because he perceives the advantage with being able to get at Bardor. Not that it's a strong one, because he keeps missing. And then we go to Murmur.
I'm gonna keep swinging until I bring him down.
23. All right.
Here we go. But that's 27 too, right? Because you're raging.
No, my rage got dropped when I hit 0.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right. This Revenant down here is again got Bardor and flanking. 15s aren't gonna do it. Safina.
All right, got this guy in flanking, so
13 hits.
Oh, does it?
Does. 9 points of damage. All right, the Revenant here. Coming at Irina. Hits Irina for 14. Irina's down to 15 hit points. Viltron. Viltron.
Gonna cast a single shot firebolt.
Got it.
At the same, it's not gonna help anyway. Did
14
hit?
hits. 14 does hit for 14 damage.
Cool. In that case, yeah.
All right.
That guy.
Keldrin.
Just 2 attacks again. First one with green flame blade.
Hit.
Hit. This is the normal damage
6 plus.
and the fire damage.
9 points of damage.
Then another attempt to stab said creature.
Which is successful.
And another piercing, and that is it.
All right. Bardor.
So keep doing what I'm doing. One below me.
Wisdom save. Failed. 9 radiant damage.
And the other one over there.
18 hits. For 9. Irina, for her part, is going to take her stabs. Two hits for 12 points of damage. And you can finish this one off, Darian.
Here's open.
Hit. For 9, he goes down.
All right. I got one more in me, so I will go right here.
13 hits for 7. This Revenant here Oh, let's open it up. We'll do 1 through 4 to do a random attack since all the flanking wasn't working. 1, 2, 3. So coming at Darian. 19?
Nope.
Murmur.
It's gonna keep on swinging. I'm surprised. Well, you know what? Now I'm remembering he has that regeneration.
First hit takes him down. So that
That's
crit,
great.
you want to move up for that crit and hit the other one?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to here.
All right, 20 off of him. All right. And it is his turn. Let us see. Coming at Safina. Does a 17
yeah.
hit? Ooh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just got hit for 37 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then it is your turn.
I'm not especially happy with that now.
No.
We're gonna steady aim. Oh, wow. That's brutal.
10 misses.
I guess they really rocked your world.
Ugh. Wrecked.
Viltrar, what you got?
Tacos. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the firebolt again.
It's been working so far. Let's see that firebolt. There it is. 22 hits for 7 damage. And just the one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Keldrin.
All right. I'm going to leap forward and just attack that one twice with flanking, I think. First with green flame blade. That is awesome. Okay, and then the second without green flame blade. Wow. You know, I was making fun of your rolls, Murmur, and maybe I shouldn't have done that.
What you got, Bardor?
That's my turn.
All right.
All right, so a dexterity save. Now let's go ahead and play that red card on that spiritual weapon.
It's a reroll, right?
Right. All right, it still hits anyway. And he failed his save, so there is, 11 radiant damage and 10 force damage for 21 altogether. And you can get rid of that red card you have. There you go. All right. Delete that off. And that was it for Bardor. We go to Irina, who's going to step in. Try her little pokey pokey. 2 hits for 22 damage. Irina finishes them off. So congratulations. You fended off this Revenant attack. As one of you said, though, you can look forward to this every 24 hours.
And is that how long it was since we last saw?
Roughly.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't measure it by the exact hour. I didn't go back. I just figured it's been about a day, and it was a good point for it. So I might have fudged an hour or two.
And about what time of day is it, just so we have a general idea?
It is noon-ish.
Okay.
Let me see. So right now it is 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, got it.
And let's give you your juicy XP reward for this. The Revenants were 1,800 each, so that's 1,800 times 3. And Vladimir was worth 2,900. So 3,600, 5,400, and 2,900. 50. Come on, calculator. Give me here. 5,400 plus 2,900 divided by 6. Let's make that 1,400 XP each. Which I believe pushes you all in to level 7.
Yes,
That is
it
correct.
does.
Sure does.
There are benefits to being hunted by this guy every day.
Yeah, we've just discovered a very efficient way to grind.
Yeah, screw random encounters, right?
Yeah, we just need to set up a camp where there's lots of healing supplies. We just
Right.
rest and fight, and rest and fight.
Yeah, I was about to say, we just need someone, every couple hours to bang some pots and pans, screaming out Vladimir's name, saying, come for us, we're here.
Do we have
Yeah,
a way
I
to
wouldn't go
kill
that
him
easy.
permanently?
Don't forget, he does have an intelligence.
What were you saying, Safina?
Do we have a way to actually kill him? I don't remember if we figured that out.
Yeah. So, Dan, I guess I would now, having seen that was not a bullshit threat by him,
Right.
I would love to be thinking about just like, do I have any knowledge of how these creatures regenerate, or is there a library or some sort of resource in Vallaki where that could be researched? Not necessarily now, because we still have to go rescue
Right.
Irina's brother.
Well, I don't know that there's someone you could talk to about revenants in general and how they work. But Vladimir's word to you is that he would, that you could kill him countless times and he'll just keep coming back.
Right.
So from his indication, he didn't give any indication that there's any way to stop him, but why would he at the same time?
Okay.
Or maybe doing the light quest or whatever they talked about.
There is the idea of that some of the knights have unfinished business, and if you help their souls find peace with that unfinished business, they might be able to find rest, and so you could potentially take away all of Vladimir's soldiers, so that it would be just him.
Were any of these guys Eric?
No.
Okay. And then one final question on this. Do I know if a Revenant, and Vladimir in particular, is from this plane natively?
Actually, because you know so much that Barovia is kind of a pocket dimension, and people have figured out that much. You know that Vladimir and his knights date back to the time before even Strahd came to this land.
Okay. So yes, basically.
Right.
They're native. Okay.
They're more native than even the natives, right?
Yep. Yeah, I have no way to get rid of this guy.
Jan, can you hear me?
Yep.
I was wondering if Viltron might have any experience with this from Haslan, from the Dread Domain.
Yeah, I think there's certainly undead in Haslan. So let's see what you might know about revenants from there. Let me see what I can find here for you. Alright, why don't I give you this, I'll give you this from the Revenant's handout. I'm going to post it in the Discord chat here.
Okay.
Just a little bit about what you would know about Revenants. So this is basically a bunch of Eric Dravens. For anybody who gets the reference.
100%. One of my favorite movies of all time.
3.
It was a bunch of what?
Eric Dravens.
Oh, the Crow?
Yep.
Okay. Man, that made this guy way more sympathetic than I needed him to be, actually.
Do you guys all want to take a minute to level up now, or?
I've done it. It's very easy for me.
Level 7's a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Although, again, I think we said it's not like you get more spells or until you long rest, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you're a priest, right? Or it's for them too. It's just never mind.
Do we need a short rest though? Because a lot of our party is pretty injured, I think.
Okay, I could share this with you guys here. This is good stuff. So we've met these Revenants now. You guys apparently have met them once before, and he's after you because you took his sword.
Among other
No.
things, right?
Great idea. Revenant claims its mortal body and superficially resembles a zombie. However, instead of a lifeless eyes, a Revenant's eyes burn with resolve and a flare in the presence of its adversary. If the Revenant's original body was destroyed or is otherwise unavailable, the spirit Revenant enters another humanoid corpse. Regardless of the body the Revenant uses as a vessel, its adversary always recognizes Revenant for what it truly is.
Right.
It hungers for revenge. The Revenant has only 1 year to exact revenge, so there's good news. He's only going to be chasing us for a year. When its adversary dies, or if the Revenant fails to kill its adversary before the time runs out, then it would crumble to dust and its soul would fade into the afterlife. If its foe is too powerful, or if the Revenant to destroy it on its own, then guess what? He's going to come back with help. It seeks out worthy allies to help fulfill its quest, so it might not just be that same band coming back for us.
I wonder if he could ever team up. Would he ever team up with Strahd?
Nice.
Doesn't he?
Say, he
Strahd?
hates Strahd.
Hates Strahd, but you guys, the way Vladimir sees it is you're trying to release Strahd from his suffering. So why not use Strahd to strengthen his prison? I mean, I don't know. It might be a stretch.
Yes, but how many fights would it take before he got there?
Right, before he considered going to Strahd for help killing you guys.
I don't know. I've never made it without fighting.
And could we reach 20th level before that point?
He just keeps coming back with more buddies in the meantime. Yeah, he might be riding on a horse one day, or he might be riding a Dracolich the next. Who knows?
Right. So, short rest in order then? Everybody's got their short rest in?
Let's do that right now.
Yeah, a couple of you.
This is where I kind of wish I would have picked a Warlock.
That's what I'm playing in the Sunday game. I'm playing a Sorcerer Warlock.
Nice.
Eldritch Blast is my best friend.
Never gets old.
Yeah, well, you really don't
It
have a lot
kinda
of other
does.
things you can do. It's kind of like, all right, guess what I'm doing now.
It's just so much damage for a cantrip.
It is. It's so beautiful. Especially when you start combining hexes on it,
Yeah.
and then how many times you can Eldritch Blast. When you're a sorcerer, you can quicken spells. You can get off like 4 Eldritch Blasts in a turn.
Oh, hell yes. That's amazing.
Yep.
I was reading something about a coffee, something with it. It's like they never take a long rest and they're just like endless spells.
Yeah. Yep.
that actually a viable build?
That's part of what the Sorlock is predicated on, is that it does a lot of its best work on short rest.
So, if you're a sorcerer and you take a level dip in Warlock, would you be allowed to get back your spell slots on the sorcerer table or just on the Warlock?
They both. I think. Wait, sorcerer needs a long rest to recharge, but you can spend sorcery points to regain lost spell slots too.
That's true. You have to use as many as the spell slot is.
Right. All right, so if we're all ready to move on here, I will start moving us down the road, continuing on toward the windmill. Wow, the random encounters tonight have been crazy. Fortunately, this is the same encounter that you just tripped off with the Direwolves, so we're not going to run it again. Because
that stinks.
Just did it. All right, so we'll put it here. It's 2 p.m. as you start to approach the windmill. Let me get you on to the windmill page. Okay, so you can see as you approach the windmill here, you can see Isaac is out front. He's next to a campfire, and he's got Ismark tied to a post with his hands held above his head, and Ismark is bloodied and beaten. Isaac gestures for you to stay back and for Irina to come forward.
I'm gonna gesture to Safina to come stand behind me.
Okay.
And when she does, assuming she's sort of hidden, I'm going to cast invisibility on her.
Oh, okay. I can hide behind you.
Yeah.
That's easy.
So some of this we'll say happened before you got within shot, because this sounds like some of your prep for the encounter ahead. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So let us mark Safina as invisible, right?
Yep.
Invisible, that's the ninja. And then we've got to mark Keldrin is concentrating on that. All right, there we go. So, any other preparatory steps you guys want to take as you're heading up?
I was thinking that I'd kind of walk beside Irina, just to kind of mask the steps, so I could get close without him noticing. You guys, what are your thoughts?
Nudge Bardor, because I'm assuming he's in his Burgermaster form, and just kind of whisper to him, maybe try pulling I'm your boss card on him and see if you can drop the craziness.
Murmur, what's your current hit points?
So, okay. They should be 16, but
okay.
It didn't adjust. I put it on in my character sheet, but it didn't adjust through the token.
Right. I got it. I just corrected it.
You didn't heal that with healing from a short rest?
See, I didn't add that in. Didn't get the chance to do that. But I just mean from... Yeah, I was about to say, that's just from leveling up. I got 10 hit points, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that 75 was way too high. No, that 75 should be my new hit point max, because Roll20 is saying it should be 85. It's actually only 75.
I believe so, right?
Right. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. Sorry, it's just an annoying thing where I have to now do this kind of stuff on. I have not looked at. There we go. I'm sorry. I was like looking for my hit die on this sheet.
That's okay. Plus 24, so that puts you at 40.
I'll roll one more.
Ooh, nice roll.
There.
All right, so as you are approaching, you can see again up ahead that Isaac has Ismark tied up next to a fire, and as you are walking down the road, Isaac just holds out his arm in a gesture of stop to you, and then he points specifically at Irina and gestures for her to come forward.
Or we can all let her go.
Knock this crap off. What are you doing?
So you're gonna let her go?
I mean, I'm gonna yell out. Wait, let's meet her halfway. Like, let the brother go halfway.
I'm gonna walk beside her.
Invisibly, got it.
Yep.
Isaac, for his part, unties Ismark from the pole he was tied to, and he begins to drag his prisoner forward.
I mean, if Safina's, hidden, I'd say, yeah, keep going.
How is he being held onto? Is he like tied up, roped?
He's got ropes around his hands, and Isaac is holding him by those ropes.
Okay.
Inside the windmill, you can see the hags peering out from the windows inside.
If we can see the hags, do we want to keep moving forward?
I don't see another option right now.
All right.
Hey guys, what do we know about these hags?
We've met them before too.
They were all sorts of bad news. They almost killed the entire party.
Yeah.
In their sleep, right? Not killed in a upfront fight, but rather by terrorizing the party in their sleep and slowly draining them of their life vitality in such a way that could not be countered. But Isaac yells out to Irina and says he will hand over Ismark to your companions, but he wants Irina to stay here and talk with him. Irina, for her part, says, "Just don't hurt my brother," and she says she will go along with whatever he says. So Ismark, for his point, wants one of you to step forward with Irina for the exchange.
somebody else.
I will.
And Irina's stepping forward. You going with her, Bardor? All right. And at that point, the exchange happens. Irina for Ismark. He doesn't try anything funny. He just does the exchange, and he then gives you Bardor a stern look and says, "Now take them and be gone, and leave us to our discussions."
You can have a discussion, but it's going to be right here.
Irina says to you, "It's okay. She can handle herself. She is going to see what Isaac wants. Irina, for her part, just wants you to get Ismark safely back to Barovia. Ismark is so beaten badly, he's not even in any state to protest Irina's plan. His face is bloodied and bruised." And with that, Isaac takes Irina by the hand and begins walking her towards the windmill.
Guys, we got to allow this.
I don't really want to.
Yeah, I'm going to open up.
You're gonna what?
He said he's opening up.
All right, so we're at a perfect spot to call it then. So we will call it with the commencement of hostilities here, as Isaac was taking Irina inside. You guys decided that you didn't want that, so we will make it a fight to kick off next week. It'll be Isaac and potentially the hags fighting you all. So we'll see how that turns out. So thank you all for a good session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope level 7 finds you well. And I see a lot of red cards that I didn't get to use, unfortunately. There's a fair amount of blue ones there. Did anyone have any fortuitous circumstances they wanted to play before we?
No, although Dan, I think we burned the windmill to the ground, if I remember.
Yes, interestingly enough, you did.
But it's back.
But it's back.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's been
it's
hard work.
Are we allowed to share the card with other players, or is that just for the player who drew it?
You can. There's certainly sharing that can be done.
Anybody need a max healing from any source? Or do we start fresh when we come back in, or right where we're at on our spell slots and everything?
The cards, the red and blue cards, reset at the end of the session, so they won't carry over. But yeah, all right. Sounds like we're at a point where we will call it for the night, and we will see everybody next Tuesday, right?
So, does anybody need any max healing, or do we automatically just heal up before the combat, or how does that work?
Yeah,
well,
let's be able to use the max healing now, right?
Right.
From the blue card.
So let's look at Murmur, because Murmur had all those hit dice she just rolled. How many hit points did she leave on the table? She left.
So I
4,
have
7.
53 hit points. I have out of 75.
So let me see. If you could have, on each hit dice, you could have gotten a total of 15. On one of them, you only got 5. So let's play that blue card to give you an extra 10 hit points, because that hit dice would have been maximized. The 5 would have been maximized to 15.
Nice.
All right.
So there we go.
Right
so
on.
we spent the blue card. All right. Don't want to leave it on the table if it's there to be enjoyed. So anybody else got anything they want to burn? Nope. All right. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a great week. We will talk to you in the chat in between now and then. And have yourselves a good one, everybody.
Some.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
Right on.
Yep, see you guys.
All right. Peace out.
Have a good one.
Thanks.